Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, my elbow was all up in the camera. Getting the juices flowing. So, I feel like I burnt through the Palo Santo like it's nobody's business. So, I don't know, I hear folks outside. All right, let's get it. Cleanse, cleanse. Let's cleanse. Okay. Oh, like I was saying, I wasn't going to, sorry, because I'm cold, okay? It ain't me if I don't complain about the weather. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. My name is Monse. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. And if you're returning, like always, you're a real one. Thank you very much for coming back. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. So like I was saying, I wasn't going to make a video today. I really wasn't. And to be honest, I didn't even meditate throughout the day. So my kids are on break right now for like a whole week. So normally when they're here, I sleep in because, well, I can. I don't have to wake up early because they don't have school. So, but today, right, yeah, so I slept in, cooked some breakfast, whatever. Today was the visitation for my kids to see their dad. So when I came back, though, I came back like around 4:30. I just kept do a reading, two, do a reading. And I'm like, all right. But me personally, like, I like to wind down, meditate, relax, not have like all my energy just like all over the place, with the kids and doing this and doing that. So I was like, okay, but I just kept hearing it. But I'm like, I'm gonna wait till the babies are asleep and then I'm gonna do the reading. So this message, I don't think it's a love reading, but it's a love reading. Okay, like it's coming from the heart. There you go. That's what I mean to say. I don't think it's, we're gonna see with the cards right now, okay? Because I got very specific deck. I haven't used these two in a minute. I used them on a short today, but I saw these three in my third eye, and yeah. So also, I feel like Saint Germain is helping me deliver this message. Ooh, I just got chills. Yeah. So yes. So I was guided to find out about him today. And yeah, so I feel like this message is going to be for whoever needs to hear it. And remember, like always, if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If it ain't for you, then it's not for you. Leave it be for somebody else. Hold up, what's going on up in here? What is going on up in here? It's because I'm telling you, the babies, when it comes to my daughter, she's 4, and my son is 6. Okay, those are my spiritual babies. I swear to God, they be loving all of this. They be blowing my sage. The other one be blowing the Palo Santo around. My daughter cannot keep her hands off my decks, okay? My son prays with me, or sometime if I say, because I normally in the morning when we take them to school, we're like, okay, everybody a persinarse en nombre del Padre, el Hijo, Espíritu Santo, to get the day started. Thank God for a new day. And he normally takes the prayer, my 6-year-old. So those are my spiritual babies. The other two are like, okay, mom. Who knows, right? But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like the energy lately on the readings have been like very somebody that's doubting themselves or self-doubt, or maybe not okay. Okay. So I was looking at the angels deck. So I don't know why they want me to share this, but I'm going to share it with you, okay? So yesterday, my son left to work. And literally like 5 minutes out, he was like, Mom, guess what happened? So where we live, there's like an overpass, right? But on that overpass, you can walk there, but on the other side of the street, there's train tracks, right? And he said that he saw a girl leaning up against it, but over on the other side of the overpass, like she was about to, okay? And he was like, I was like, fuck that. So I busted a bitch. I turned around and I went back and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? He's like, I didn't know what to do. So I called the police and I told the police what I saw. I was like, good, baby, that's good. Hopefully, you know, it's like just maybe you misinterpreted or, you know, something, right? And so about 15 to 10 minutes later, he called me back and he was like, the police called me back. He's like, I didn't think they would, but they did call me. And so he was like, and they told me that, yeah, she was crying. She was just, yeah, she was literally about to do it. And so he was like, they saved her life. And so the police officer told me, like, thank you. You know, because not a lot of people would have seen her, would have just kept driving. And he's like, but you saved a life today. And I told him, you know, sometimes we don't know what a person is going through, that they might think that that is the only solution, and it's not. There is another way out. So they took her to the hospital, and I hope and pray to God that they give her the help that she needs, because if she thought that that was the only way out, then she does need help. She does need the help. Whatever it might be. My bad, y'all. The freaking another phone call came through, and that's why I was like, damn. But hopefully they do get her the help that she needs, and you know, they give her all the support that she needs for whatever it is that she's going through, and why, you know, she thought that that was the only way out. So I'm guessing that the reason why they wanted me to share this story is because, and now I understand too why I'm going to use this deck. Because if you, hold on guys, sorry. Okay, sorry. If you are feeling that like alone, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're going through the spiritual awakening, right, and you feel lonely, like you had a whole bunch of people in your circle and now you don't have none, you don't have no one. And 11:11, I know it sucks. I know it sucks. But think about it like this. All those people do not deserve to be in your circle. All those people do not deserve to be in your energy. All those people do not deserve for you to love them because they don't love you back the same way. They don't appreciate you back the same way. And you're not alone. Your angels are with you. God is with you. Your spirit guides are with you. Your ancestors are with you. You have a whole spirit team with you that is not allowing you to fall. That is clearing your path for you to now have people that are going to love you the way you love them. And this is in every way, shape, or form. Significant other, 222, a significant other, friends, family members, you know, things like that. Like, I do believe people can change, right? I also believe there's people who just are a lost cause. And they are going to have, the ones that are a lost cause, they are going to have to face judgment with the divine on their own. That has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a message for somebody that might feel like that. I think that's why they told me to share that story. If you feel sad, alone, maybe low-key depressed, you know, you're like, damn, I used to be kicking it with hella motherfuckers at one time, and all of a sudden, like, ain't nobody here. Like, where did everybody go? It's on purpose. When I was in my marriage, I kid you not, my house was packed. We were doing family things all the time. Like, oh, let's make tamales. All right, cool, we're gonna make tamales. And his sisters would come over, his brother would come over, the kids would come over, the other brother, the other sister, the this, that, but all his family. Meanwhile, me, I'm inside the room with my 20-year-old playing video games. And nobody asked where I was. Even though all these motherfuckers were in my house. Using my dishes, in my kitchen, cooking. And nobody ever stopped to be like, hey, where Monse at? How come she ain't here? We're all gathered around the table, drinking, eating, ha-ha, he-heing. But where's she at? How come she... Not even my motherfucking husband. My husband. Not even him. At no point in time was he... Oh, damn. I don't see my wife. Let me go get my wife and bring her over here. And I would come out from time to time and see what everybody was doing. And I would come out, be in the kitchen, walk right back in, and it was like no one saw me. Invisible. So it didn't even matter if I was sitting on the table butt-ass naked. Nobody was going to see me because they didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started going through my spiritual awakening, that it was 30 people probably in my house, and now I didn't even have one. I understand it gets lonely, you get sad, but that's why I said it yesterday in yesterday's video, don't throw in the towel. Do not throw in the towel. Right now, your whole entire spirit team is telling you here and now that they love you. They love you. You don't need nobody else. If anybody that's going to come into your life, it's because you guys are going to make each other great. You're not going to lift them high while you stay down. And they're not going to lift you high while they stay down. No, it's going to be equal. Equal. Regardless of the type of relationship it is. Okay? Hang in there. Hang in there. So we got Tituba, feeling safe. she low-key looks a little sad. And maybe that's, again, why they asked me to share that story. Maybe that girl didn't feel safe and she thought maybe that was going to be the only way. No, it is not the only way. You are important. You matter. Again, those people are not in your life because you didn't matter to them. Just like the story I said about my husband and his family. I didn't matter to them. What they needed my kitchen to cook them damn tamales. They needed my house. They needed somewhere to go and kick it and hang out and have fun with siblings and blah, blah, blah. Because none of them had shit. None of them even had a pot to piss in. You know what I'm saying? They needed my home. Ooh, I just got goosebumps, y'all. Oof. They needed me. They needed my house. They needed what I had. And it didn't matter if I was here or not. None of that mattered. Honey. So maybe that's probably what happened to you, right? Like you didn't feel safe. You didn't feel okay. What happened?
There was still some pickle in there.
Heck no, there was like a tiny little pinch. I finished it. There's the big one, the other one though.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe you didn't. You know, and I'm here to tell you that it's safe now. If you didn't feel safe in the environment that you were in and all those people had to go. I think this is like a continuation from yesterday's reading because I did say in yesterday's reading that sometimes when we're going through the dark night of the soul, it's so tough to go through that you'd rather just call them people up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's difficult what you're going through. It's hard what you're going through. It's lonely. It's scary. You don't have anybody to be like, dude, like this and this and this is going on. This and this and this is happening. Like I'm going through this and I don't understand it. Like help me. You don't have no one, but it's on purpose. You know, and yesterday I really felt that I was speaking to a chosen one. So God is testing your strength. Just how tough you are. Right? Because in order to be a chosen one, being a chosen one is a tough gig, okay? It ain't easy. Up until this point, I'm pretty sure life hasn't been easy. It hasn't been a cakewalk. You probably weren't fed with a silver spoon or whatever they say, right? And I've told you guys, you know, I've been homeless, the type of narcissistic mother or the lady that raised me. You know what I'm saying? That how she was and things like that I've gone through in life that probably I didn't need to go through that. But maybe God allowed those things to happen just so I can get this tough skin. Because being a chosen one is a tough gig. 10-10. Being a chosen one is a tough gig. So you have to have thick skin. And just know that even though at the moment it's hard, it ain't going to be hard forever. So if you didn't feel safe wherever you were, it's safe now. See? Joy is coming. Joy is on the way. I got 11 already out here. Joy is on the way. This behind her, it's almost like, how can I explain it? Maybe it'll come to me. Because it's like if you see that light, it's like on her crown. So maybe your crown chakra right now is like just getting filled with a whole lot of knowledge. It's just getting filled with like a whole bunch of, I don't know, information. Just, that's exactly what it feels like. Because the little grass she has, because it's like a, doesn't feel like it's her head, it feels like it's a crown, because those are planets, and there's more planets here. So that's why I say, if you don't know what is happening, you will. Don't freak out. You will. And it's going to be joyous. It's going to be joyous. You no longer have to be scared. 1, 2, 3, 4. I literally just saw that. You no longer have to be scared if you were scared in the situation you were in before. Or maybe you didn't even know that that situation did scare you. Until, like, it was time. Like, if it ended very, like... Also, I do want to say, if you ever feel that the only way out is that, get help. Find help. If you can't from a family member, sometimes a stranger has your, you know, has more of a best, good intentions for you than your own family members do. What do they say? Blood isn't always family, and family isn't always blood. And I believe that so much. So that is not the only way, okay? Let's see. And it, hold on. And the little baby she has, she's holding his hand, but he has like a blue layer of light. It's almost like they're swapping energies or feeling each other's energies. But his foot is like a little animal. So if you see here, but it's because she's holding his hand. And if you see his little foot there, yeah, but she's feeding him. She's feeding the baby. Maybe you should, again, go to the park, go to the, I don't know, to any type of nature in, you know. Because, again, like a lot of leaves, her crown is, and his crown as well. Excuse me. Are little leaves and stuff, so. Oh, and I had a vision of Ochun yesterday. I just didn't say it because the message from Isis was coming through really strong. But I think Ochun still has something to say, but that's why I was going to save it. But Ochun is fearless love. That's what I'm saying. You have fearless love. So, well, there's no reason to be sad. Oh, sorry. There's no reason to be sad or feel, whoa. Hold up, guys. Yeah, there's no reason to be sad. You're fearless. And you still do things from a place of love. You still do things with joy. No matter how hard things are right now for you. You still do things. Everything you do comes from a place of love. Everything you do comes from a place of joy. You're fearless. You wear your heart on your sleeve type. You know, you're that type of person. And again, I think I said that in yesterday's reading. You know, when the situation with my husband happened, I actually live your life. Live your life. Those people that were in it, they don't matter no more. Live out loud. Be free. Live out loud. Live life joyous. Because life is going to pass you by and you're going to be like, oh, damn, I was too busy being sad over nothing. I was too busy feeling depressed over people that they're living their life, right? They didn't stop and think like, oh, damn, I feel bad for doing this and this to the collective. Like, I feel bad for doing this and this. Like, oh, man, I should go apologize. Have they? No, because they don't give a damn. So why do you? You should be focused on what you have going on here. And I forgot what I was going to say. I was already saying something. I think it had to do with my... Oh, yeah. Thank you. All I heard was doggy. You're resisting. If you still feel like that, if you're still sad and, you know, this, that, and that, you're resisting all of this of being loved and living out loud and living joy and living every single day for you. You're resisting it. And look at, again, wrapped up in the tree. With all those arms. It's like you don't want to break free. And that's why, look, and it's like you're good now, feeling safe. I don't know. If I shared that story, if I was guided to share that story, trust me, I understand. If you were in a situation where maybe there was violence, verbal abuse, physical abuse, I understand that as well. So that's what I'm saying. If you see me here, it's not because everything's been so easy and I act like nothing's wrong. No. I always tell you guys, like, damn, man, your girl's going through it. Like, because I am. And I mean that. But I try really hard to look at the positive things. I try to live my... That's why I always tell you, if you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, right? Get up. Get ready. Put makeup on. Whatever it is that makes you feel good. Get dressed. Put a little jewelry on if you don't wear makeup. You know, put on a ring or a little bracelet. Do your hair. Even if you're not going anywhere. Make yourself feel good. That's exactly what I did. That's what I was going to say when the situation happened with my husband. I went and bought a doggy. I had a little pup, a little tiny one. And we have a little dog. I think she's made a cameo. But I've told you guys that I have a dog. I didn't always have a dog. We just barely got her. Maybe in November, leveling up. Because you're going to the top. Because you're going to level up in every form you can think of, in every way you can think of, spiritually, financially, in love, friendships, jobs, in every which way you can think of. In every which way you can think of, you are. You are the only person that's stopping yourself. And now we have 222 out here on the table. Yeah, so if you don't have kids, right? Because at least for me, my kids drive me off the wall. But my kids help me not to think about all that other stuff. Two, as I said that, oh my God. My kids help me not to think about that other stuff. So without me even knowing it, I'm living my day-to-day life. And then if I think, I'm like, oh, damn, I haven't thought about that in a minute. Because without even noticing it, you're healing. And you're also doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, you're meditating, you're praying, you're doing whatever it is your guides are asking you to do. I just said that, right? You're healing. So if you don't have kids, you know, maybe get a dog, maybe get a cat. Because believe it or not, animals are very good companions. And not only that, they'll keep you busy. My damn dog, I had to have everything closed because otherwise he'll chew on my shoes up. Or she'll do this, or she'll do that. So she's just like another child. You know, but she keeps me also busy. Take her for a walk. You know, when you go when you go to nature, if you go to a park, take the doggy with you. Take the cat with you. And I just said that, you know, because when that happens, you're entertained with something so much that you don't think about that. And it's not that you're just like sweeping it under the rug. No, you dealt with it already. But now that that's dead and gone, you don't need to deal with it anymore. Now we're in the process of healing ourselves. We were wounded, and now we're healing ourselves, which is the wounded healer. And she's also, we're talking about Sekhmet, you know, a fierce lioness. And we have fearless love as well out here. So you're a person you're fearless. You ain't scared of nothing. You're 20 feet tall. You're a very strong manifester. It's like your words have power. It's an example, right? It's like if in meditation you had a thought, damn, I would really want a purple Tesla. Just a purple Tesla. That's like a purple that nobody could ever hit the color on what kind of purple it is. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, you do a raffle and you win that purple Tesla. It's like, kind of like that. 555. It's kind of like that. You know, like your words have power. Your manifestations are, how do I say it? It's like, you be bippity boppity booing shit. Period. That's what you be doing. You be bippity buying booing shit. That's why I think, like, look at her. She's like, yep. I know what I'm manifesting is about to come true. I know my manifestations are power. My words are power. And there's a lot of planets already here, so here we go again with the planets. And I feel like I'm going to read Tituba, the feeling safe one. But the other ones, I feel like those are cards that come out a lot. So I'm just going to see the bottom of the deck right now. And we're going to switch it. So I saw when I was telling you guys this story about the girl, I saw her fall out. And I saw her. I just don't remember what card was behind her. So I wasn't meant to see that card. I was meant to see this one. It says Ma'at, giving and receiving. We all know Ma'at is balance, right? And you can see, here's the heart and here's her feather. Ma'at is balance. So I feel like she's going to put order where order needs to be put. If I'm talking to a chosen one, because I did see 144 again today, dude, twice. I'm telling you, the angel numbers are like, I don't know, they're on another level right now. And I literally opened right to her. It says temple ancestor element air. Great ancestry to what was a Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in 1692. She was a witch. She was most likely kidnapped from Guyana region in South Africa and then bought in Barbados plantation. So a slave, I'm guessing, right? But I don't know. I in the video that I made, I recommended a show on Netflix that it's called Always a Witch or Still a Witch or something. It's in Spanish, but I'm pretty sure you can switch it to English, right? But it's in Spanish, based in Colombia. But if you're into all that, go ahead and check that out. That was such a good series. And like, they have 2 seasons. They're not that long. I'm like waiting for part 3. It's season 3. Like, it was such a good series. I don't shy away from things like that. Like, witches, to me, witches are not something bad. Because I feel like, just like anything, right? There's people who work for God like we do, right? And then there's people who work for the other guy. You know what I'm saying? And the same with witches. There's white witches and dark witches. And even the ones that are dark are not even dark. Does that make sense? Depending on the witch. It is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night, dude. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel safe. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your own body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those who you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, rest your default expectations to a healer vibration. I am safe. I am safe to be safe. And this is literally what I just said, right? That going through the dark night of the soul is hard. But I swear to God, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Do not throw in the towel, okay? This says, look, your trip has been long, but there is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent, and I'm surprised she didn't come out, because she came out yesterday. It says you deserve to feel secure. So again, like I said, if you feel you're going through the spiritual journey, right? But yet you are still feeling, how do I say, like what's that word I'm looking for? That, like the aftermath. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna laugh until I get used to hearing it, okay? The aftermath. You still get hit with the aftermath sometimes of what you went through. And I get that because it be creeping up on you. Because sometimes, right, you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. I feel good. I feel this. I feel that. And then other times you feel so shitty, but you don't even know why, right? Because the day is going good. You've had a productive day. You've been on point with your meditation. You've been on point with your readings. If this is what you're doing, you just been on point, right? So, but you're like, fuck, but I just feel like crap. Why? It's because the aftermath sometimes hits you. And so it all depends on you how you're going to deal with that. Either the aftermath hits you and you're going to throw yourself and be in bed for like the next 3 days and not do nothing. Or you're going to take matters into your own hands and say, aftermath, I don't think so. Let me go meditate. Let me go pray. And I know it's easier said than done, especially if you're just beginning. But you have to try. You have to try. 3333. You have to try. You have to give it your all. You have to give it your all. Because you're amazing. You're wonderful. You're a person full of joy, full of love. You know, you manifest things. You're giving and receiving. You give and you're also willing to receive. So that's what I'm saying. And the people that you had in the past weren't giving. They were just receiving. And so that's why they had to go. So the people that you'll get now are going to give. They are going to give. It's going to be a give and take, a give and take. And that's how every relationship works, no matter what it is. If it's love, friends, work, right? Because you go to work and you do the job so you can get paid. You give and you take. You give and you take. That's how it works. But you can't go to work, right? Do the job and they get paid some shitty ass check when you know you deserve more. Then that's just them taking, right? Because they're abusing your knowledge for that job, for that position, no matter what the position is. So every relationship is like that. So this, I feel like it's a message for somebody to, you know your worth now. You know your worth. You know who you are. You've always known. You just got lost for a second. And now the divine is here to remind you once again. Look in that mirror. Look in that mirror. And you know who you are. You know who you've always been. You just got sidetracked for a quick second. So let's get back on track, okay? And let's not feel bad for ourselves. Let's not feel sorry for ourselves. Those people do that. Because instead of being, putting their big girl panties on or their big guy panties on, whatever you want to call it, big guy draws, I don't know, and saying, hey, you know what? I'm sorry that I did this and this and this and this. I'm sorry, I apologize. Instead of doing that, they'll turn around and play the victim and make you feel like shit about it. Yeah, absolutely not. Sadikiel says, karmic release. Oh my God. Karmic release. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into your more radiant self. Guys. No, I just got... No, okay, I'm not gonna cry. I know it's hard. I really do. But it's time to... It's time. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Somebody else is coming. I just heard that. Somebody else is coming. We don't have to... You don't have to worry about that person that didn't care. They don't matter. Justice, they don't matter. And I think that's why she's here. I just heard justice. Again, if your situation had some form, because it literally says karmic release. I'll show you again. It literally says karmic release. So if your situation had some form of violence, any, mental abuse, physical abuse, anything like that. If you feel like you need professional help, go get that. Because I had to. I'm getting that at the moment. I'm in therapy. My kids are in therapy. We're all in therapy. And it's never like, oh no, I'm not crazy. Oh no, they're going to think I'm this. They're going to think I'm that. Pff, that's their job. Their job is to help you through the process until you're good again. So you have the help of a therapist plus the help of the divine to see you through. And that's what the divine wants to see. That you're seeking help, that you're looking for help so you can better yourself and not going back to those people. Karmic release. Release this person. Release whoever that person is to you. Whatever that may be for you. Guys, that card may be so sentimental, I swear to God. And I'm a crier, okay? I cry for everything. But that card just... yeah. It's time to release what's holding you back. Whoa. What's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Like you already looking good already. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already doing the work. So you're already looking fly as fuck. But to now look radiant as fuck, we still got to keep going more within and continue to do the work. And that means leaving whoever behind. Orion. Manifestation vortex. Focus your energy with unwavering faith to manifest the outcome you require. Didn't I just say that? You are a huge manifester, dude. Like there's manifestation is here twice. Whatever comes out of your mouth, maybe that's you might want to be careful what you say. Okay? Again, you be boppity booing shit. So it's, you remember, I don't know if you ever seen that movie, The Craft. So you remember how she would say, like, if she really focuses and concentrates and everything, like if she says that she would want it to rain, then a pipe would burst and her room would get flooded. You know what I'm saying? But you got the hater. Nancy was like, yeah, right. But that's you. You're Sarah. If you haven't seen that movie, go see that movie, please. Go see that movie. And I don't know why. You might be a witch. Okay? Because there's a lot of witch talk up in here. And like I said, me personally, I don't shy away from witches. I always tell people that. Because sometimes, you know, when people are around me, they'll be like, damn, weird shit be happening when Mota comes around. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm a witch. And they're just looking at me crazy. I'm like, I'm not even joking around. That's literally what comes out of my mouth every time. Oh, sí, soy bruja. And I don't care if they think that I'm a bad one or a good one. Whatever they decide to do with that information is them. Because I know the fact. I know I'm not a bad bruja. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's not a bad thing. So you just might be that. And you don't even know it yet. You know, because there's a lot of witch talk up in here. And I'm loving it. And with this whole manifestation, you know, it just gives me like, your words have power. So you might want to be careful with what you say. But yeah, in the movie, that's how it was. You know, she would say things or she would manifest things and they would come true. They would happen. Like she would have, like all her spells would come true. Everything she was saying would come true. Whatever she would do would come true. Like without even without even trying so hard. Nancy did have to try hard. Nancy would buy the books and do this and do that. And she needed Sarah to call the corners. She needed Sarah for this. She needed Sarah for that. She needed her. Because she wasn't doing it for good. If you haven't watched that movie, go watch it. Okay? Because you're always going to have a Nancy in your life. You know, because there's always going to be a hater trying to dim your light or trying to say that you're doing the work of the devil, blah, 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 all this other stupid ass shit. But it's only because, again, they're a hater. They don't have the gifts you have. They don't have the light you have. They don't have the joy that you have. They don't have the fearlessness you have. They don't have the power to heal themselves like you have. Let alone manifest things. Never. Okay? I love this. This took a turn so fucking awesome. I went from crying for like 2 seconds to be like, damn. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I'm going to pull 2 more, okay? Jeremiel, it says personal responsibilities. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. So every time he comes out, I feel like for whatever your situation was that you got out of, you just have to take your responsibility. 4444. You have to take the responsibility in your part, right? You have to take responsibility for the choices you make, for why something didn't go or something didn't happen or something, you know, you also have to be that person. Because you can be a great manifester and a great witch and a great being of light, right? But you also have to be humble and you have to be grounded and you have to be thankful. Making, you know, the correct choices. And if you're not making the correct choices, you have to take responsibility for that. Nobody else takes responsibility. It's kind of like those people, right? They're not taking accountability or responsibility for how they treated you or how they were with you, right? And at the long run, I personally say thank you to them, because if it wasn't because they were such assholes, I wouldn't be here. I probably would still be stuck to them. You know, because I was like, all right, it's time to get the fuck up out of here. It's time to go. Ain't nobody got time for this. And that was that. And the journey began. And the healing began. And the dark night of the soul began. The spiritual awakening began. Everything began. You want to come out? Gabriel. Oh my God. So earlier, this is so crazy. So earlier, right, when I was doing my short that I shuffled the angel cards, Gabriel came out. But I don't know what happened, and I couldn't do the short, so I shuffled again. But here he is again. Look, Gabriel says divine emergence. It is time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your powers and gifts. You see what I'm saying? If you, again, I'm going to say it. If you're a witch and you speak about it and you say, yeah, I'm a witch. Okay, cool. Whatever they think about it is their business, not yours. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Don't be scared of it. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever they say, oh, then that you're evil. You're not doing the work of God. Cool. You know, like, because you ain't scared of none of that. I think that's why also fearless love is here. Because you ain't scared about none of that. So all these gifts, because I feel like you have a lot of them. You are a healer. Okay, you are a powerful manifester. And I don't know why I'm getting witch. I'm getting witchy. And I just got goosebumps. I'm getting witchy. Like, witchy, like, if you haven't seen that movie, oh, I know how, okay. Oh my God. Guys, release attachments. There is something you need to let go of. It's either limiting beliefs and untruth or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. Dude, okay, we have it twice. Let it go. Let it go. Frozen up in here. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. It has to go. It has to go. It has to go. Because otherwise, all these amazing gifts that you've been given, all these amazing things that you can manifest into your life, the amazing things that you can manifest into your life, you won't be able to. Because you're focused on that karmic past. I'm going to say karmic past because like I said, I don't know your situation. So put yourself wherever you go, right? But you're putting yourself still in that karmic past. Deception. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposefully withheld from you. Or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in the same way. It is time to gain clarity again. I hope you're not thinking of going back. I hope not. You have free will. You choose to do whatever you choose to do, whatever you see fit for you. But with all this amazingness on this table right now, I hope you're not choosing to go back. I hope you're not choosing to go back. The other movie that I was going to suggest, if you haven't seen it, it's called Practical Magic. So in that movie, it's two sisters that are witches. Their moms were witches, and they ended up being raised by their grandmothers who are like for sure witches. So it's like, you know, handed down. But one of the sisters, like, she didn't give a damn who knew that she was a witch. She didn't, right here. She didn't give a tiny rat's ass who knew that she was a witch. The other one, she was too busy trying to be normal. Little did she know, she had two daughters, and one of her daughters was a spiritual baby. The other one really wasn't that in on her gifts yet. But the other one, she couldn't point. Because if she would point, it's like how you manifest. Her mom would always tell her, don't point. Because if she would point, whatever would come out of her mouth would happen. She pointed to a little boy that was punking her little sister. She was like, I hope you get chicken pox. Boom. That little kid... that little kid's face was like pizza, pepperoni everywhere. And that's literally you. I don't know why I keep getting witch. That's literally you. So I hope that you are not considering that, because that person or whatever your situation was is still the same person. They might have told you that they're not. If you're in communication or not, they might have told you. They might tell you, yeah, I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again. And you're like, oh my God, he's never apologized. Then maybe he has changed. Maybe she, what the hell? Maybe she has changed. And they haven't, okay? Reward and recognition. Congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your effort and own your own power. And look at the picture. I just want to say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. You see? I hope this video makes you feel so good inside that you won't even remember what had transpired back then. Oh my God, when you get witchy, please tag me. When you start working on your little spells and bippity boppity booing shit, please tag me, because I want to know. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you are being given, both the subliminal ones and the ones that can't be missed. There are signs that will help you see the best move forward in order to live your best life. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you're choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. What do you believe in? Do you believe in this here? Do you believe in what the divine is telling you? That you're a strong manifester? That you are fearless love? That is safe now? You're okay now? Oh my God. 55 minutes, dude. Oh my God. Guys, for whoever this video is, I hope that this message finds you. Okay? I hope this message finds you. And like I said, when you start doing your little magic, tag me, because I want to know. Okay? I want to know. This message was a beautiful message. It started off kind of rough, but I think we ended up in a very, very, very joyous place, because I do believe that you've probably had a hard time. It's been hard. It probably still is hard. But know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Who said that? I think it was, I think I put that, it was the feeling safe. This was a very beautiful reading for somebody. I hope that it resonated. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.